Hey everyone, I hope this video finds you in great spirit. In this tutorial, we're going to create this beautiful visual product element in Wix Studio. So I have this product visual here, which you can change with respect to color or different variations that you want to add. So this is a pretty cool visual for variable products. Like if you have different colors of t-shirts or different software boxes or anything that you have, you can create the variations in a single tab like this. Okay. And this is a really cool visual element for landing pages. So we're going to learn how to design this. It is actually very easy. You just have to replace a few things in a code that I will provide you in the description. So you just have to replace a few links and code here and there, and you are good to go. So I'm not a coder myself, so rest assured you can easily do that. I have actually picked up this code from a example online. I will drop the source code as well. So yeah, without further delay, let's just jump right in. So this design right here, we're gonna edit it in the W3 Schools editor. I will drop this link in the description as well. So this design, by the way, is mobile and tablet responsive. So on desktop, it looks like this. On tablet devices, it looks like this. And on mobile, it looks like this. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the responsive behavior. It is completely responsive. So I'm going to give you this code here, and you have to replace a few things in this code, and you will have your own version of this visual. So let's learn how to do that. So first you have to upload the product images of your variable product. To do that, go to Add Elements, Media, and Upload Media. Okay, now you can upload your variable images here. One thing I will highly recommend is to convert your image extensions into .webp. You can see that I have multiple images, as you can see, and the reason why I have them is that these images have the .png extension, but if you look at the file info, they have large size like 902 kilobytes. But if you go to the same image here, it is just 97 kilobytes. Okay, so this is lighter than this one. And .webp is the standard extension for website. So it is recommended by Google as well. So make sure you convert all your images into .webp. You can go to cloudconvert.com. I will drop that link as well. And this will be really good for your SEO. But anyway, let's go to our image. You have to go to the image that you want to change. Let's change the sequence of images. Let's go with this one first. Copy the URL. The top elements of this code are the visual aspect of the entire code. So these coding here controls the color, the border, the width, and everything else. We don't want to make changes here. What we want to make change is the body of the code. Okay, so our interest is in the area below the body code. So go here and make the changes in this section. So this is the default product image that you have. So go here and replace this one. And this will be the first image. When people interact with your website, they will see this as their first image. All right. But that doesn't mean that when you choose the color, it will be the same image. Okay, as you can see, we now have different shoe here. So we have to make sure that the first element is same as the default product. All right. So go here, and these are the three product images. So we have to change the first image like the default image. And now if you choose the first color, it won't change the shoe because we have the same image for default and the first option. All right. After that, go to the second product element copy the URL and replace it. And if you choose the second color now, you will have this shoe right here. Similarly, go to the, I'm sorry, I have choose the .png here. I should have chosen this one. But anyway, let's go with this for now. Let's copy the URL and replace the third image as well. Now run it. And we have the third shoe here. Okay, so we have the first shoe, this one, the second shoe, this one, and the third shoe, this one. All right, so we have changed the images of the product. Now we have to change, if you want to change the product name, you have to go here. Okay, so this is the main title of the product, and this one is the subheading. Okay, running collection. This is the paragraph, the description, and here we have the price. Okay, and here we have the button text, buy now. All right, and here we have the link that you want to send your users to, your visitors to. And this is where people will buy your product. Another thing you will see is that my product is little tilted. So this visual is kind of tilted, has an angle, okay, because this looks cool. But let's say if you have any, if you are selling kind of like t-shirts or a product that doesn't need any inclination, you can change that in the code here in this container section. You can recognize it instantly. When you have this degree code here, just change it to 0. And if you run it, you will now have a 0 inclination. But if I change it, like -30 again, it will give an inclination. So you can rotate your product image however you want. That's a nice touch to the visual aspect of this code. Now let's change the color of this product. We want to change the color related to the product for the background text and everything else. So to do that, first you have to pick up the palette of your product. So let's go with the first one. This is our image. So copy URL. Okay. Now to choose the color, I will drop this link. This is a very good Chrome extension, and simply you can put your cursor and it will pick up the color code of that pixel. Okay, so the color code is copied. So we can now go here in the code and change the color. Now you have to change the color in 3 places. The first place is here. Okay, this color represents the background color in this circle. Okay, so if I change the color here, it will be reflected here. So now you can see that we have the white color here. Okay, so this is the first place where you have to change the color in the product colors and the color name. The second place where you have to change the color is right above the image link. Okay, so these colors are related to this image. So we have 2 colors here, the primary and the secondary. The primary color will change the background. So you can go here, and when you select it, it will change the background that you have set here. All right, and now let's change the secondary color as well. Go back copy the color code, come back here, and for this link we have this secondary image, sorry, code, and now run it. And as you can see, we now have the background color white and the text color like this one. Okay, now let's do the same for the other images as well. Let me show you again. Go to your website, copy the URL, copy the color code, go back to your code here. Now we have changed this one. Now let's change the second one. The primary color, the background, will be this one. Okay, so this is the second color, and run it. This should change the background here because of this, and here because of this one. Okay, now let's choose the secondary color as well. So here we have to change the secondary color. Oh, I think I have changed the wrong. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we now have this background, right? So this color for the background and this color for the main content. Let's do this one more time. And for the third image, copy the URL, choose the color picker, first change the background color. The background color should be white. For the background of the product container, let's go with the black. So here is the third image, and this is the primary color. And for the text section, let's go with this color. Okay, so we have this here, and this here. So each hue has the complementary color for its background, text, and everything. Okay. If you run the code again, you will see that the default view doesn't have the same color. So we have to make changes to those as well. And to make those changes, you have to go to the style elements. All you have to do is change the colors in here. So let's make the changes. First of all, the background, and the background should be same as the default, which is our first image right here. Okay, so the color code for the primary color will be same for the body's background color. Run it, and now you have the same color as the first one. Okay, so the first one and the default one now has the same color. Now we have to change the color of this background. which was our secondary color. So go here, go to container, image background, and run again. Okay, so if you change, this is the default color, and if you change it, we now have the same color here as well. So now it doesn't look weird when you change the color for the select the first color here. By the way, you can also make these text colors and the button color seamless. To do that, you have to just copy and paste the colors in their respective sections as well. So we have the container here, the image background, and we have the um, text color right here. Okay, so this is the text color. So you can make it same as what you have in the first section. So right now, if you look at it, the default section, we have the red color, right? So we want to change it to the same color we have in the first one. So go here in the image section and copy the secondary color, which is for the text, and paste it. And you can see that we now have the same color. Okay, you can do the same for the pricing, and you can do the same with the button. Okay, and now when you run the code, and if you choose the first section, the first color, you won't see any change here because we have set the same color. All right, so this is the code for your product image. Now you can use any image you want, you can use any color you want. Simply copy this, go to your Wix Studio, close this, add a new section, add element, go to quick add, iframe, make it bigger so that we can fit our code here. By the way, you have to make sure that your images are transparent. Okay, there are plenty of tools online, they can remove the background. You don't need any specific software knowledge. You need a transparent image, and they should be around like 500 to 1000 pixel. Okay, so we now have this here. Now resize this with respect to your code size. Okay, do the same for the tablet. And for the mobile. Now let's publish it. And see our changes. Okay, so as you can see, we now have the product here. If you select the first color, it won't show any changes because we have the same color for default view and the second view. And you can make the transitions like this. By the way, I forgot to tell you, you can set your destination link right here, right above the button. So this is how you create this beautiful element in your website, and I hope you learned something. I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.